cover this also. So based among the descendant of Bharata, I maintain therefore that all this is within the plan of the Lord. Accepting the inconceivable plan of the Lord, you must follow it. You are now the appointed administrative head. My Lord, you should now take care of those subjects who are now rendered helpless. Then he says, Esave Bhagwan Sakshat Adyo Narayana Puman Mohyan Maya Lokam Budasyarati Vishnasu. So now after pacifying Yudhishthira Maharaj, so he pacified. Okay, everything was in the was the will of the Lord. So now he's glorifying. Who is that Lord? Everything was the will of the Krishna. Everything happened by the will of the Krishna. But who is that Krishna? So Yudhishthira Maharaj is glorifying. Sorry, Bhismadeva is glorifying in front of all about Lord Krishna. That Esavya Bhagwan Sakshat Adyo Narayana Puman Mohyan Maya Lokam Udasyarti Vishnu. The Sri Krishna is no longer no other than inconceivable original personality of Godhead. Is original personality of God. So that's what we show in right Bhagavad Gita. Param Brahma, supreme personality of Godhead. You are above both purest, absolute truth. You are the eternal, transcendental, original person, the unborn, the greatest. So the statement of Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam are matching, right? Then he says, he is the first Narayan, supreme enjoyer. But he's moving amongst the descendant of King Vishnu, just like one of us, and he's bewildering us with his self-created. Brahmaji got bewildered, Indra got bewildered, so many other people got bewildered, right? That's why he says, Asyanubhavam Bhagavan Veda Bhuyatam Sivam Devarsi Narada Sakshat Bhagavan Kapilo Nrupaha. No, not that I am just claiming this thing. Others are also telling. Who all are claiming that? Even Lord Shiva is telling that. Narada is telling that. The sages amongst the demigod, the Kapila, the incarnation of God, all know very confidentially about his glories through direct contact. Okay. So that is the point here. No, I'm not just telling. Just like Arjuna said that, oh, someone may think that, oh, Arjuna is a friend of Lord Krishna. That's why he's fettering. So that's why Arjuna cited, Arjuna is giving the reference. So not that I'm telling because of I'm your friend. I'm not fettering you. But Narada is telling, Asita is telling, Devala is telling, Vyasdev is telling. All are confirming this thing. And Bhismadeva is also telling, no, I'm not just telling this thing. But all are telling. So if you know, there are 12 Mahajans, namely Brahma, Narada, Shiva, Kumara, Kapila, Manu, Prahlad, Bhisma, Janaka, Sudeva Goswami, Bali Maharaj, and Yamraj. Okay. And the Bhismadev, although one of them has mentioned only 3 important names of the 12 who know the glories of the Lord. Okay. So, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, one of the great acharyas in the modern age, explained that Anubhav or the glory of the Lord is first appreciated by the devotee in ecstasy, manifesting the symptoms of perspiration, trembling. Okay. So, basically, Bhisma is, although is a Mahajan, is giving the reference of other Mahajan. There are 12 Mahajan. So, Bhisma is the one of them. Who all are the Mahajan? Okay. Ordinarily, there are 12 great devotees of the Lord. And out of them, one of them is Bhismadev, and Bhismadev is giving the reference of other Mahajan. It's not that, oh, I'm Mahajan, so I'm telling that is very. No, he is also giving the reference. Okay. So, and he said, Manyase Matuleyam Priyam Mitram Suratama Pakaro Sachivam Dutam Surada Dat Sarathim. O king, that personality whom, out of ignorance only, you thought to be your maternal cousin, your very dear friend, well-wisher, counselor, messenger, benefactor, is that very personality of God at Sri Krishna. And now when you go to chapter number 11 of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is telling the same thing. Arjuna is telling the same thing to Krishna. What he says? I don't know. He says, uh, he says here, that सखेति मत्वा प्रसवम यदुक्तम हे कृष्ण हे यादव हे सखेति अजानता महिमंत वेदम मया प्रमादत् प्रणयेन वापि यच्चावः सार्थम् असत्कृतो असि विहारस्य यसान भोजनेषु एको अथवा अप्यच्युत तत्समक्षम तत्क्षाम्ये त्वाम् अहम् प्रमेयम्. He says that thinking of you as my friend, I have rashly addressed you, O Krishna, O Yadav, O my friend, not knowing your glories. Please forgive me whatever I may have done in madness or in love. I have dishonored you many times, jesting as we relax, lay on the same bed, or sat or ate together, sometime alone, sometime in front of many friends, infallible one. Please excuse me for all those offenses. So Bhismadeva is telling here, might be thinking he's my cousin, very dear friend, well-wisher, counselor, messenger, benefactor. But that is not all. He is not ordinary person. He's supreme personality of Godhead. Okay. Lord Krishna, although acting as the cousin brother, friend, well-wisher, counselor, messenger, benefactor of the Pandavas, was still supreme personality of Godhead. He became even charity for Arjuna. Out of his causeless mercy and favor upon his unalloyed devotee, he performed all kind of service, but that does not mean that he has changed his position as a good person. Because father बच्चों को अपने कंधे पे बिठा लेते उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि पिता बाप बच्चे से छोटा हो गया, फिर बाप तो बाप ही रहता है. तो सेम लाइक कृष्णा, राइट? Okay, so then he says, सर्व आत्मा समदृशो हृदयस्यान् अहं कृते तत्कृतं मतिवेशम्यं निरवधस्य न क्वचित्. Being the absolute personality of Godhead is present in everyone's heart, is equally kind to everyone, is free from false ego of differentiation. Therefore, whatever he does is free from material inebriety, is equivalence. If you go to 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, verse number 29, what he says, so Oham Sarva Bhutesu, this is the Priya. He भजन्ति तुम भक्त्या मायितेषु चाप्यहं समहं सर्वभूतेषु. He says, I only know one, nor am I partial to anyone. I am equal to all, but whoever renders service unto me in devotion is friend in me, and I am also a friend to him. So here, yes, so for Lord Krishna, being absolute person of Godhead, is present in everyone's heart. He says, sorry, what is that? Vidyas Arjuna Tishtari. So he stays in everyone's heart along with the soul, right? He's equally kind to everyone. He's free from all false ego of differentiation. Whatever he does is best. Now, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 4th chapter 11th verse that ye thamam prapadya tam sate bhajamiham. The way you approach, the way you surrender to Krishna, that way he reciprocates. So if you surrender to Krishna as a friend, Krishna will act as a friend. If someone surrender to Krishna as a lover, Krishna will reciprocate with them as a lover. Someone surrender to Krishna as a servant, in terms of father and mother, Krishna will become their child. Someone approach Krishna as the master, Krishna will reciprocate them as the master. So whatever way surrender, and someone approach Krishna as an enemy, Krishna will become enemy, just like Kansa, Ravan, and all. So he is not partial. आपको ऐसा आदान प्रदान करना है भगवान कृष्ण से. That's why he is reciprocating like that. That's why he is equal to everyone. Samaham sarva bhutesu, and is free from all false ego of differentiation. So because he is absolute, there is nothing different from him. Is Kevala, there is nothing except himself. Everything and everyone is manifestation of energy, and he is present everywhere by his energy being non different from it. Yeah. So, so he is Paramatma or super soul present in everyone. as the supreme guidance, and therefore is already a chariot driver and counsel of all living beings. So, and he says, तथापि एकांत भक्तेषु पश्य भूपानुकंपिता यन्मे आसु सुंस्यजतः साक्षात् कृष्णो दर्शनम् आगतः. He says, yet, despite his being equally kind to everyone, yes, is displayed. Kind to everyone, he has graciously come before me while I am ending my life, for I am his unflinching servitor. So Bhismadeva was grateful. When he is equal to everyone, but especially he become gracious when I am about to leave my body. That's what it is said in Bhagavad Gita, right? Yam yam vapi sparane bhavam tejati ante kalevaram tam tam viviti konte sada tad bhava bhavita. Whatever state you remember at the time of death, that kind of body will get in the next lifetime. Ante kale chu mameva smaranamipta kalevaram tam. So he says, if you remember me at the time of death, you'll achieve the. Sorry, if you remember Krishna at the time of death, then we'll get the body, Sichidananda, we can go back and back to Godhead. So Bhismadeva is being so grateful. Although he is equal to everyone, but still he is very gracious to me. He has come before me when I'm about to end my life. And why? Whom does it happen? If someone is unflinching follower. Someone is unflinching follower, then it is possible. So from this we can learn that we may forget Krishna, but Krishna will not forget his people. Sometimes, it is said, sorry, during the time of that, we so much that we even cannot remember Krishna. Very difficult to remember Krishna. कभी कभी ना ऐसा है, कभी कभी झटका लगता है, कृष्ण भी याद नहीं आते. Okay. Throughout, when we are all right, when we are healthy, if we perform devotional service so nicely, then Krishna will remember us. That's what we can learn from this example. Okay, we may not be able to go to temple at the time of death because of being so much pain. Vishmadeva was not about to move, but see, because he was unflinching servitor, Krishna personally appeared in front of him. Okay. So that's why Vishmadeva is very, very great. So he should not be hopeless. Then the Supreme Lord, the absolute person of God, Sri Krishna, also equal to everyone, still more inclined to his unflinching devotion. That's what he says here, right? यो मे भजन्ति तू माम भक्त्या मयि तेषु चाप्यहम्. But whoever renders service unto me in devotion, his hand is in me. I am also friend to him. He is inclined naturally. He wants the reciprocation that way. So he is equal to everyone. He is still more inclined to this unflinching devotee who is completely surrendered and knows no one else as his protector and master. There are six not that verses of third verse. What is it called? Sarnagati. अनुकूल्यस्य संकल्प प्रतिकूल्यस्य वर्जनम रक्षति विश्वास प्रोक्तमाणवे. What is that next? Forgot that next time, but whatever is favorable you accept. Whatever is favorable to remember Krishna should accept. Whatever is unfavorable you should reject. Anasaktasya अनुकूल्यस्य संकल्प प्रतिकूल्यस्य वर्जनम. Rakshati Vishwas, Krishna will surely protect. That should be that kind of faith, confidence, sorry, faith we should have on Krishna. Gopta Kritra Vanave will protect us. So, Atma Karpanya Atma Nikshepa Sadvida Saranagati. So Gopta Trupta Varnave, he's the only maintainer and protector. These are the, if you know these things. 16. Then this is called Saranagati. Anukulis Sankala, Particulis Varjanam. Rakshati Vishwas. Remember this verse. Very, very important. So having unflinching faith in the Supreme Lord as one's protector, friend and master is the natural condition of eternal life. So when we think that, oh, Krishna is the only protector, friend and master, then we are in a original state of life. Otherwise, we think, oh, someone else is my protector, someone else is my master. Then we are in Maya. But we must think that Krishna is the protector. He's the friend, he's the master. Whatever kind of relation we have in the material world, so all is Krishna for us. A living entity is so made by the will of the Almighty that he's most happy when placing himself in a condition of absolute dependence. When we depend on Krishna completely, all relationship, that's why Srila Prabhupada has written one book, Krishna, the reservoir of all pleasure. You should read that book. All rasas, you can find all the relationship in Krishna. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what he says. The opposite tendency is the cause of fall down. The living entity has this tendency of falling down by the dint of misidentifying himself as the fully independent to lord it over the material world. So when we are not dependent on Krishna, but we think that, oh, I am the independent, I am the controller, I am the master, then that is misidentifying ourselves, considering that I am the lord of the material nature. This is the root cause of all trouble, whatever suffering we are going through in this material world, because of this tendency that loading over the material nature. And that is happened because of false ego. So that's why giving up of this false ego of being a master of this material world, controller of this material world, enjoyer of this material world, we should give up this tendency and we should just happy in the happiness of Krishna. Then we'll be really happy. So the appearance of Lord Krishna at the dead body of Bhismadeva is due to his being an unflinching devotee of the Lord. And of course, Arjuna had some bodily relationship with Krishna because of Lord happened to be his maternal cousin. But Bhishma had no such a bodily relation. Therefore, the cause of attraction was due to the intimate relation of the soul. Bhishma has no direct bodily relationship. Of course, Kunti Devi was coming in the family of Vasudeva. Then later on, she was taken, adopted by King Pruthu. That's why she is also known as Pritha. Yeah. So, but so Krishna, Arjuna was directly related, direct bodily relationship with Krishna. But Krishna had not. That's why, and this was because, but still Krishna appeared when Bhismadeva was about to leave. And why? Because of the pure relationship of the soul. Yet, because the relation of the body is very pleasing and natural, the Lord is more pleased when his address is the son of Maharaj Nand, the son of Yashoda, the lover of Radharan. This affinity by the bodily relationship with the Lord is another feature of reciprocating, loving relationship with the Lord. Bhismadeva is conscious of this sweetness of transcendental humor. So, of course, still we have a direct relationship with the soul, but still Krishna would like to be addressed as, oh, Yashoda Nandan, Nanda Nandan, lover of Radharan, he likes. So Bhismadeva is conscious of the sweetness of transcendental humor. Therefore, he likes to address the Lord as Vijaya Sakhi, Partha Sakhi. So, of course, our relationship with Krishna is not based on body, but still, Krishna accepted that role. That's why I say Vijaya Sakhi, Partha Sakhi, exactly like Nanda Nandan, Yashoda Nandan. So if you see in this verse, yeah, so the best way to establish our relationship with transcendental sweetness is to approach him through his recognized view. So rather than directly approaching him, we should approach him through parampara, through proper devotee. And one should not try to establish the relation directly. Okay? There must be a medium which is transparent and competent to lead us to the right path. So we should approach the one of our spiritual master. That's what Bhismadeva is telling that. He said, Bhaktyavyasya mano yasmin vacha yannam kirtayan Tejan Kalevaram Yogim Muchyate Kama Karma Bhi. So he says, the personality of Godhead who appears in the mind of the devotee by attentive devotion and meditation, by chanting of the holy name, release the devotee from the bondage of physical activity at the time of his quitting the material body. Kirtan, Nama Kirtan. Again, this one is telling, chanting his holy name. Bhaktaveshya Mano Yasmin. Vacha Yan Nama Kirtan. Tejan Kale Varam Yogi. So he says that the personality of Godhead appears in the mind of the devotee by attentive devotion. Bhaktya Aveshya. Okay. Mano Yasmin. Mano Yasmin means in his mind. Okay. Then he says, and meditation. Attentive devotion and meditation. And by chanting the holy name, Yan Nama Kirtan, Kalevaram Yogi, the devotee, okay, huh? He says that the person is God at you, appears in the mind of devotee by attentive devotion and meditation, by chanting the holy name. What he does, Chejan Kalevaram Yogi, Muchyate Kama Karma Bhi, Muchyate Kama Karma Bhi means he releases the devotee from the bondage of fruitive activities. How? When? If devotee's mind is attentive in the devotion of Lord Krishna and meditation by chanting his holy name. So Bhismadeva has also emphasized. He's telling when he's quitting his body. So he's emphasizing, oh no, what is important? The devotion, attentive devotion. Okay. Then uh, chanting of the holy name is very, very important. So he's telling at his last hours, okay, during his when he's about to quit his body, he's giving us this instruction. So it's very, very valuable. So then he says the next verse. Sadeva Devo Bhagwan Pratikshataam Kalevaram Yavad Idam Hino Nyaham Prasanna Hasaruna Lochano Ullasan Mukham Bhojo Dhyana Patha Chaturbhuja. So then he says now that may my Lord, who is four-handed and whose beautiful decorated lotus face with eyes as red as rising sun, smiling, kindly await me at the moment when I quit this material body. Bhismadeva is requesting the Lord, may my Lord, who is four-handed and was beautiful. So Bhismadeva was very much attracted. Of course, Lord Krishna has 200 form, but Bhismadeva was very much attracted by the four-handed form of the Lord. That's why he's saying, may my Lord, who is four-handed, this beautiful decorated lotus face, with eyes as red as the rising sun, is smiling. Kindly await me at the moment when I quit this material body. So this one is requesting, oh, please, be there when I'm quitting this body. So this one is the question. And he says, so Sutta Uvacha, Yudhishthirstha Karnyam Sayana Sarpanchare Apruchad Vividhan Dharman Rushinam Chana Sunvatam. So when Bhismadeva requested Krishna, please be present when I'm present before me when I'm quitting this body. So and so this Maharaj understood now Bhismadeva is going to live. So he has the Ichha Mrityu Vardhan. So before he is about to quit, Bhismadeva is asking some question. So that's what Goswami is saying that Maharaj Yudhishthira, after hearing Bhismadeva speak in that appealing tone, ask him in the presence of all the great rishis about essential principle of various religious duties. So what are those various religious duties? What question Yudhishthira Maharaj asked? So we'll discuss it tomorrow. Okay. Thank you very much.